It's week 4 of the National Football League. All eyes are on Cooper Kupp. There were no answers for him a week ago, going well over 100 yards with several stops.
Versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in week 4. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by the number 1 overall pick in the 2018 draft, the Oklahoma Sooner, Baker Mayfield.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
Baker going to throw this right away. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
Mayfield. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Mayfield looks to throw. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way you wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to pass. Tua. He finds his man, Sky Moore. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. A first carry for Tyler Algier. 5 yards will get him back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10. Now Tua. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
This is off the left upright, and it comes back. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Mayfield now. Under pressure, they got him again. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. To throw, Mayfield. Caught by Woods. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. And, you know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, you know, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Tua going to throw. And this one's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return, and it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he stopped immediately there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, Mayfield. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Well, that's 2 sacks in this game, so add that to the 4 from last week. I think that's 6.
Good math. Excellent math. And look, he's going to get all the attention. He deserves it. He got home and got the quarterback on the ground. But that's a concentrated team effort because you have a lot of guys who occupy blockers to allow him access to rush the passer.
The Vikings send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. We call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. An update from Buffalo. It's the Patriots with the early lead over the Bills. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. Starting the drive with Algier. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
He was brought down by John Johnson. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At their 49-yard line.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And the Steelers getting set and ready for their next possession. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Tua. And it's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. 12 carries, 52 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. 3rd and 7 now. Mayfield to throw it. And that is incomplete. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
It's now 4th down.
Taking it about the 16. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. To throw again on 2nd down. Tua to the right side, and he's got more complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, it's Brooklyn in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Steelers on 3rd down. Not good, 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Tua. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. They go play action. Mayfield. This one swung out to Montgomery. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And down he'll go at the 25. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down to pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
1st down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steeler. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And his throw here's incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Now Mayfield. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. He's looking for another 4-sack game. That's how many he had last week. That's his 3rd.
And when I watch him rush the passer, the thing that always comes to mind for me is how well he uses his hands. The martial arts stuff that a lot of guys do in the offseason to work on those, paying dividends for him. He's getting home in a big way.
The Vikings send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Tua now on 1st down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Got his man complete, Moore. And he will have a Steelers 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. The Steelers at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give him credit. They going to bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Montgomery hit, and the ball is loose. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
The Steelers ready for their next possession. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Tua sets up to pass it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Neville Gallimore powering his way in and burying him. Well, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And this came from the interior of the defensive line, and these guys, they're normally anchors of that spot, and they don't often get clear shots at the quarterback. But in this case, he got past the center and the guard in no time and got there to make the play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. Remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. Could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And that is no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 50 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. The Vikings on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Mayfield down. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. It's the first catch of the game for Kupp, and he's got a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Montgomery back to the ground. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. That catch puts him 80 away from 1,000. He's now at 920, and 920, that ties him with Torrey Holt.
That's a great name to remember, but the number, 920, almost boggles the mind, doesn't it? You're talking about 80 catches away from 1,000? What a phenomenal achievement. If he gets there, I have no reason to believe he won't.
Wide open receiver, complete. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Mayfield. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Cooper Kupp, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now you see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. To throw again on second down. Tua. Now they go screen. It's complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he will have a Steelers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Over the middle and complete to Moore. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Tua has his man. It's Shakir. Tua, the final shot before half. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And able to get this out to the 25. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Algier now up the middle. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Hands it off out of the gun, and he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. From midfield, here's Tua. Shakir hauls it in. And he will have a Steelers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Algier going straight ahead. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. On 2nd and 11 now. Tua. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 27-yard line. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Now a handoff to Algier. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Tua. It's caught. And oh, he coughed it up. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Mayfield, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now he's got him in a great spot at the 8-yard line here, 1st and goal. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. Touchdown! Dawson Knox from 8 yards out. And the Steelers are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points.
I know a lot of coaches like to break their season into quarters. And how about the first 4 games for this guy? 3 touchdowns scored, really making his mark in the red zone here in the first month of the season.
Bass on for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Not the result they were looking for there on 3rd down. They end up taking a loss on the play. The only person happy now, the punter, gets to go out there and show Mom that he gets to play in the game.
The Vikings send out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And taken right at the 35. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And the offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Tua finding Knox there, complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. On the give, it's Algier. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. From the 35 on 2nd down, Tua. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. This one is caught, it's Moore. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
On the ground, it's Algier. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Algier again on 2nd down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Tyler Algier, his first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. A strong run there, boy, when he gets it, especially around the goal line, like a bull in a china shop.
And none of us ever want to confront that bull in any china shop, do we? Any more than we want to confront him. Got behind his pads, ran with power, and got into the end zone.
What an asset around the goal line, a guy like that.
It's almost like a safety blanket, isn't it? When all else fails, hand it to this big back and let him power his way forward.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was Tyler Algier capping things off with a touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Mayfield off the play fake. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now a 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
A give. This is Montgomery. Able to slither by. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 72 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Going to run the sweep here. This is Kupp. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up
Mayfield to throw it. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
There are a lot of different formulas to winning football, but one constant over the years, winning on 3rd down. That pickup there was big because they had struggled throughout this one.
Montgomery on the counter. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
On 2nd and very short, Mayfield. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a give running right is Montgomery. He'll take it inside the 25.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
From the 24, Mayfield under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 15. Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3, and I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much catch in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Tua now on first down. Steps away to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tua. Williams brings it in. Finding room at midfield. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 45 yards.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam. But notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
Give to Algier from the shotgun. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's Algier again on 2nd down. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell him to back off of being aggressive. But sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. On 2nd, here's Algier. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Tua sets up to pass it. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Tua going to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Sky Moore, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Brings up third down. And
Here's Mayfield. And that's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They are in the 4th in Buffalo. The Patriots have added on as they extend their lead a bit further. A win would be their 2nd on the young season. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's got the connection to Moore. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Here's Algier, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Finding a safety valve here, that's complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the one tackle but couldn't spring himself free. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will remain an 11-point spread. Now, Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Mayfield now. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. This offense so far on 3rd down, just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd down and 12. Mayfield under pressure, and they got to him again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And that is incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game. But, boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
To his throw here into the hands of Moore. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Tua. Again, he finds Moore. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Algier forcing his way into the end zone. He was not to be denied. It's a touchdown. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Yeah, can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was Tyler Algier capping things off with a touchdown. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Tyler Bass now for the point after. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. And now out comes Minnesota. You see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Open man right side is Cup, complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 2nd down. To throw, Mayfield. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Throwing, Mayfield. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. Taking it about the 36. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. 63 yards rushing for them now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
So 1st down, and they'll stick with Algier. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll stick with Algier. Just a couple of... Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one